Good morning. It is 10:30 on Tuesday the 10th of September 2024, and the big update is this. Good morning. It is Monday the 9th of September 2024. It's 9:30 in the morning and I'm walking down to the hospital. I've got to have a fluoroscopy. So this is going to be fun. So let's see how this goes. There's the hospital. So yeah, yesterday I went for my fluoroscopy, which was an experience, shall we say. Yeah, you walk in there and they say, yeah, okay, this is what we're going to do. Strip off, put two gowns on, one forward, one backwards, and then we'll come and get you when we're ready. So you're sat there with two gowns on, with the wind whistling up your kilt, and you're thinking, yeah, okay, let's get this over and done with. And then they come and get you, and they get you to sit on the table, and they explain what they're basically going to do. So they're going to take some photos first without the contrast dye in, to see if they can get a decent scan, and then they'll put the dye in. So, you know, they get you to lie on your back and lie on your left hand side, and then lie on your right hand side. And she says, yeah, we've got them. It says, right now, turn over to your left hand side and we'll stick the tube up your bum, which is the contrast dye. And that is an experience. Not so much the tube going in, but the fluid they put in, because it's bloody cold and you feel it gurgling its way up your bowel, and of course it's going backwards to what you normally expect it. You expect stuff to go sort of that way through your bum. This stuff's going that way. Yeah, so, and then you're telling you, oh, you got to clench your bum. I thought, well, yeah, I haven't used my bum muscles in 5 years, so let's see how this works. But lucky enough, you know, my bum held out, and they say, yeah, fine, stay on your left hand side, we'll get a scan of that, bring your knees up a bit and shuffle over to the side of this table, or the scan table, which wasn't exactly very wide. So done that, and then right, when we need to go onto your back now, right, well, that's all easy enough. So laying on my back, got a scan of that, yep, fine. Right, can you go onto your right hand side? Hang on a minute, we need to move the contrast dye pipe. So I just wait there, and then the nurse had to come out and unhook it from the drip stand, hook it through my legs, and then stick it back up again. So they went, yeah, got that scan, right. I said, now the final one, we need you on your stomach. You can do sort of that pose, like the old get the babies to do when they're newborn. So I'm lying there like that, and she said, well, are you ready? I said, yeah, I'm ready for my close-up now, Mr. DeMille. And she burst out laughing, and the nurse burst out laughing as well. She said, well, it's the first time I've heard that one. So it's got a scan of that, and then I said, yeah, that's about it. So it said, if you turn on the left-hand side now, we'll take the drip out, or the pipe. Well, we'll leave the pipe in because it needs to drain out. So, but you're lying there on your left-hand side. They're talking to you over your right shoulder, so you're trying to turn your head, but you can't move. Meanwhile, this thing's dripping out into a bucket, and she said, well, there's a little bit of blood in there. She says, you know, it's to be expected, because that's the first time anything's been that way for 5 years. So she said, yeah, that should stop. You know, if it keeps bleeding after 2 or 3 days, come back and we'll come back to the hospital, because your name's on the list because you've crucial care, because you're stoma and everything. So fine. They said, yep, so you're done. So it basically says, go in there, sit on the toilet for a couple of minutes, because you'll want to go. And said, once you're ready, get changed, you can go. It's fine. And he says, do you live local? I said, well, I actually live about 5 minutes away, which for me is pretty lucky, because where I live, City Hospital is a 5-minute drive away, or 20-minute, half-hour walk. So lucky enough I went with my dad. So sat in the toilet, and it was the old colonoscopy powders again. Out. Thought, Christ almighty. So I had about 2 big poos, and then of all this liquid coming out. I thought, well, let's go for it. So changed into me stuff, into my normal clothes. And as I walked out, they were bringing the next patient in and said, are you all right? I said, yeah. I said, I feel fine. I said, just feel a bit weird around there. She says, you will do. She says, because your bowel's been lying flat for 5 years. We've now actually pumped it up a bit, so it should go back to its normal shape. So walked back out, picked my dad up, in which surprised him. They were walking back out to the entrance to the hospital, and I felt this gurgling. I thought, yeah, well, be on the safe side, but I'll go again. So shot in the loo and done my business, as you do. And then I come out, Dad came in and said, you all right? And I said, yeah. I said, it's just getting rid of all the bloody fluid. Yeah, so we get to come out, and Dad says, well, I said, well, I'll pay for the parking. He says, no, you go and get your Costa coffee that you want. I'll pay, because I've got to queue up for it anyway. So he goes and pays for the car parking. I'm in Costa getting me coffee, and then we walk out. Well, it's now 11 o'clock, and just come out of the hospital, and that was an experience, believe me. Had a workout. I'm taking very small steps at the minute. And like I said, I was taking very small steps because I could feel this gurgling around in my lower regions, and I'm thinking, am I going to make it back to parents' house, which is, like I say, 5 minutes away, because they live pretty close to me. So get back to parents' house and walk in, and I thought, yeah, put me bits and pieces on the side, sat there, thought, nope, better go again. So I grabbed hold of the paper, run upstairs, again, thought, this is going to be fun, because I'm going to be passing this for the next 4 or 5 hours, which I was. I mean, I got home, or got back to my parents' house about 11:30, I think it was, and I was still fart-arsing about at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then it finally stopped. Thought, phew, that's that done then. And then, so, finished that, went back home, and slept, and now I'm at work. And I'm still taking small steps. Still get a little bit of gurgling around there, which I don't know whether it's wind or I'm going to poop myself, but it's just runny. So we're on the pathway. So, but they did say, the radiologist did say, you are under the best consultant anyway. Mr. Hardy says, you know, he likes to get things done quick. So, yeah. So we shall see. So whenever the next health date will be, we will let you know, because I should probably get a letter in the next week or so, or a phone call or something, to say how things are going. So until then, toodle pip.